Prep students, today we are going to be learning all about one of my favorite elements of design, and that is line. The first thing we're going to do to get ourselves started is fill in our name, class, and number on our sticker. Mrs. Shorgen. My class is Prep B or G. Make sure and write it nice and clearly. And the number that you stand on in line. After that, the first line that we are going to learn is called the thin line. I'm going to take one of my big markers, not my skinny one, and I want you to choose the color, and we are going to be drawing with the very tip of our marker. Holding it upright, take your marker and scoot it all the way across your paper, the very tippy top. Let's do one more thin line because I love the thin lines. Take the very tip of your marker, hold it upright, and let's draw another skinny thin line all the way across our paper. Don't forget, snap that cap. Don't leave it until the very last point in class. The next line, boys and girls, is going to be the thick line. Instead of using the tip, we are going to use the broad side of the marker. Taking your marker, I want you to use the very side of the marker to make a thick line. Maybe even go back and forth over top of it to make it nice and thick, all the way across your paper. After our thick line, we have our dashed line. Our dashed line, I do a small line, pick up, small line, pick up, small line, pick up, and I can do my dash using thin lines as well, or thick lines. Ooh, maybe I'll make a pattern. Thin, thick. Oh, I broke my pattern. That is our dashed line. Next is our zigzag line. Zigzag, zigzag, woo. Zigzag, we are gonna go on a diagonal. Up, down, making little mountains. Up, down, zigzag. Notice how I'm using different colors for each line. Snap that cap. We want to be kind to our markers. They're good friends of ours here in the art classroom. What other colors do I have in here? Ooh, how about yellow? The next line, boys and girls, is actually called our scallop line. Scallop is like little upside down U's, or like the McDonald's sign. U, little curve, almost like a ball bouncing down the sidewalk. That is our scallop line. Man, we have so many beautiful lines. The next one is our wavy line. Ooh, wavy, just like the waves of the ocean. Curving up and down, wavy line. Next, lots of colors. Which one to choose? Blue. I think the next one we'll learn is, curly line. Swirling up and around, curling. Curly line. After our curly line, we have our dotted line. Very much like our dash line, we are creating a pattern of little dots. You can also do big dots or circles. Little dots, make a pattern. Big dot. Oop, I wish I had more space. That is our dotted line. I think I'm going to do one more dotted line with just small dots. Nice and evenly spaced. I'm not tapping the top of my marker because, boys and girls, I want to show you what happens when we tap the top of our marker. Where was that icky red I just used? Ah, this red, I'll show you, boys and girls. This is what my marker should look like. And this is what happens when somebody taps the marker down on the table really, really hard. It shrinks back into the case of the marker, and then we can't do very good thick lines with this marker. We definitely have to be kind to our marker friends. Another line that I think is super fun is called a castle line. A castle line goes over, up, over, down, over, up, over, down. And we continue that pattern all the way across our page using lots of horizontal lines, horizontal and vertical. Let's see, I'm gonna do one more fun line. And this one, I think I'm gonna use a bunch of different colors to do. This one is called the swirly line. We make little swirls. I'm gonna make a pattern of colors. A pattern is something that repeats over and over. So maybe I'll go back and do a 2x2 pattern. Snap those caps after every time you use one. And one more. That is the swirly line. So let's go through and name all of our lines. Do you remember what this one's called? If you said thin line, you're correct. This one, easy. Thin line again. How about this one? If you said thick line, you're correct. This line, yep, dashed line. How about this fun one? This one is called zigzag. Oh, this one, I even find this one tough to remember the name. Scallop line, scallop line. How about this beautiful one? It looks like, yep, wavy line. This one, curly line. Can you guess the name of this one? Dotted line, and again with small dots. How about this exciting one? Up, over. Castle line. And this one. Swirly line. Boys and girls, today you are going to be practicing your own lines on your piece of paper. Remember to use different colors for each of your lines, as well as making sure to take care of our beautiful marker friends by being nice to the tips of them and also closing them up so they don't dry out. That's part of being a great artist, is taking care of our materials. Boys and girls, you may head to your table, grab your marker bucket, and you can get started after you write your name, class, and number.